Hi, I'm Kayla Deyer, and I'm a Wealth Advisor and Vice President at Mercer Wealth Management. And I'm getting to that age where I have a lot of friends and family members that are starting to have children. And some of them have been asking me what types of accounts that they can open for their young child to start saving for their future. So there's 4 different types of accounts that I want to discuss today. And you don't have to pick just one. You can use all 4 of these in conjunction with each other. So the first one is just a regular old bank account. You can open it anywhere that you bank. And as the custodian of the minor, so a parent, a grandparent, or any type of relative, you can open this for your young child. Acts just like a bank account that you would have where you deposit money and take money out. I think savings accounts are great, especially when the child is maybe 8, 9, 10. It's important to start showing them those banking and budgeting skills. Help them put money into the account from their allowance, or if they get a gift from a relative, and then that money will start growing. And when they want to buy a toy or go on a trip or pay for an experience, you can help them understand budgeting. You need to save this amount of money to be able to afford this new toy. That'll help them get interested in saving and budgeting and finance, and really helps them out for the future. And even if they don't admit it, they're going to be really appreciative of you for showing them those skills early on. It's a lot easier to show an 8 or 9-year-old how to budget than trying to figure it out on your own when you're 18 or 19. The second type of account is a UTMA or UGMA account. These might be more appropriate for larger sums of money that you want to invest for the child. So again, as the custodian, you would open the account and control the account by buying stocks or bonds or REITs or something like that, and let that money grow. And when the child becomes 18 or 21, depending on the state rules, they'll take over the account and they'll become the owner of the account. The next account that you can open for a child is a 529, and these are great. 529s are really for saving for education. So you can open this for a child as soon as you have the Social Security number. So money will go into the account, grow as the child gets older, and when you start taking money out for educational expenses, you can take the money out tax-free as long as it's for those educational expenses. You can use it for college tuition, private education, so school before college, or if your child wants to go to trade school. You can also use it for books, room and board, and school supplies such as computers. Great thing about 529 is that they're transferable. So if your child doesn't use all the money that's in the account, they can transfer it to a sibling and let the sibling use that money for college, or you can even save it for when your child has their own children. Congress just enacted the Secure Act at the end of 2022. And one of the provisions that they put in there was that 529s can be transferred into Roth IRAs if they haven't been used for education. This one has a lot of provisions and a little bit sticky, so you want to make sure that you're working with an advisor if you want to use this process. And then the last account that I wanted to mention was the Coverdell account, or the educational IRA. This acts a lot like a 529, as in you'd be using it for your child's education expenses. But one caveat about the educational IRA is that you can only put in $2,000 per year. And when the child becomes age 30, if there's still money in the account, they'll receive that money as a distribution. So again, lots of choices. You may have lots of questions. Make sure you reach out to the member of the Mercer Wealth Management team to figure out which account might be right for you. Or you could send this on to a couple with a young child. If they have questions, they can reach out to us too. Make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube channel.